Minister Umbridge, how are you doing this wonderfully? Yes, this is the Hufflepuff common room. No, I'm not letting you in. Mostly because the Ministry has no business entering children's private quarters and trying to interrogate them, especially without parental guidance. That's against the rules, and you're all about rules, aren't you, Minister? So, if it's all the same with you, I'm going to continue to stand right where I belong, between you and my students. By the way, how's your mother? She's still sitting in Azkaban? You know, Minister, I know you feel what you're doing is right, but you're towing dangerously close to crimes that your mother committed. You might want to rethink all this. I'd hate to see you share her same fate.
Hello, Miss Minister. Oh, this. It's cosplay, which is my work outfit. I'm sincerely sorry, but the Ministry has no say over the dress code of Hogwarts. And distracting. I also sincerely apologize for this. However, it is educational. How? Oh boy, you ask a lot of questions. Cosplay is a part of Muggle culture, which just so happens to be my subject. My mother told me all about yours, and you were turning out to be just as unpleasant as my mother described your mother to be. I'm going to be taking my leave now, if you don't mind. Goodbye.
Miss Umbridge, you wanted to see me? Sorry, Minister Umbridge. Oh, I'm afraid I don't have very much information on that. I'm relatively new to Hogwarts, and I wasn't here for the recent battle. Yes, half-wood nymph, on my mother's side. My father was an experimental herbologist, had a grant from the Ministry. I'm sure that's in your files. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say I haven't broken any laws. I haven't done anything illegal, and if the only crime I've committed is the fact of my birth, I believe there's laws against such discrimination. I'm here to teach my students, that's all. But if you're not satisfied with that answer, you're more than welcome to come and observe one of my classes. We take regular trips into the Forbidden Forest. I heard your mother went in there once, and had quite a wild ride.
Good evening, Umbridge. We need to talk. Oh, you're busy! What a crying shame that is. I heard about Professor Redthorn. Oh, left on his own accord, did he? You government types are all the same. First it's the werewolves. Who's next? The elves? The vampires? The dragons? The demons? Oh, the safety of Hogwarts. Never mind that we're actually good at our jobs and we care about the welfare of the students. Don't give me that Ministry crap. Where were you when Argon was attacking? Oh, you showed up after the fact. We trussed him up like a little present and sent him to you just to take to Azkaban. You're lucky I have a conscience. Oh no, that's a promise.
Has been, never was, bottle blonde, lip syncer, bra stuffer. I hate you, like I care.
We're back in.
I can't visit you anymore, I'm sorry, but I can't. I just keep thinking that maybe one day you'll be good, you'll be lighthearted, you'll be happy one day. It's not gonna happen. It's just... You lie, and you hurt people, and I'm out here getting the blame for it. You know, everybody's out there, and I can't make any friends because of you! Umbridge, you know, the infamous evil Umbridge, but you know what? What about me? I was told that Hogwarts was a place for second chances, but clearly it's not! I try to make myself nice, and I try to be happy, but it's not working because of you, and what you have done! I can't take this anymore. I'm going to the Ministry. I'm gonna be Minister, and things are gonna be so much better!
Alright.
Alright, class, have those papers on the history of greater demons on my desk by next Friday. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help out. Oh, hello, Minister. It's been a while. Oh, right. Who am I? Yeah, you probably wouldn't remember who I am. I'm Morgan Little. I was an Auror up until about 2 years ago. Yeah, the one with the demon problem. That's me. How are you? How have you been? Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, no ma'am, I don't have any information on the Argon and Malekith situation. I just started teaching. I started right after those events occurred. What do I teach? Oh, I teach demonology now. Kind of fitting, huh? But if you have any questions or if you need anything from me, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help out. I hope your investigation goes well.
Professor Petranova, Petranova Umbridge, Minister of Magic. You know, the strangest thing happened to me today. I was doing my morning runs around the castle, and a woman named Ruth came up to me. She was acting like she was from the 1400s, so I thought to myself, she mustn't be from this century. And she told me that she's a muggle. And of course I thought to myself, well, I can't just yell at Professor Valentina for all this. Somebody must have brought her back. I know necromancy is loud in Hogwarts, but now that I have found out that you have used your talent to resurrect a dead muggle, things might change around here, and you might find yourself without a job. Much worse, in Azkaban. Well, that is all. Have a good day, dear. Professor Darling, you, like everybody else here, is going through an employment re-evaluation. Yes, employment re-evaluation. It has come to my attention that many professors here have a dark past and are still being allowed to teach students. So you must know why I'm here, the little killing curse? Trouble in paradise, I see. Well, that's one way to get rid of them. It is my job as minister to make sure that proper professors are teaching students. And I'm beginning to wonder, Professor Darling, are you a proper professor? Oh, Headmaster Hudley, don't even get me started on that joke. I'm on to you, Professor.
Oh, Miss Umbridge, I'm so happy that I ran into you. I hope you are doing well. I know how stressful Hogwarts can be. It's very interesting that you say that. I know I had a very rigorous adjustment period here. Though I do have to say, you are looking quite bright today. You're welcome. It does remind me of something, though. When I talk about my students, you see, they get self-conscious when they try to express themselves through their appearance. You know how kids can be, especially when they do something so bold. But I try to ease their minds. I tell them that what we wear can mean a multitude of things. It could be expressing who we are to people around us, like wearing bright colors. It can mean that you just want people to be happy, and that's a very admirable thing. Or it could be who we aspire to be. Maybe someone from our past. Though others, they wear it as a distraction, to lull people into a false sense of security and then strike. A proverbial wolf in sheep's clothing. I wonder what your choice is, Miss Umbridge. I hope it's to bring happiness. Because if it was the wolf, well, then this school, including myself, would be on the hunt.
Hey, I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority!
Yeah, right. You better get back to school, little boy.
Oh! Get your ass to jail! Ow!
Mr. Umbridge, hello. What a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Sorry, yes, I can behave myself, yes. Sorry. There's just so much pink, I'm sorry. It reminds me of your mother. No, that was not an insult. No, ma'am, please. My apologies, no. I was just a student here when she was a professor. Yes, I was in the war. Troubling times. But anyway, beside the point. Minister Umbridge, I have a few questions about a professor that you just recently sent to Azkaban, as well as an aura and his foul behavior. And your behavior, madam. Now, mind you, I know you're the minister. Please forgive me, but it is my duty as HR. Minister, darling. Ma'am, sorry, you're right, I was out of line. My point here, as HR representative of the ministry, it's so that the auras, the ministry members, the HR representatives, can get along with the professors and the students of Hogwarts. That's our whole goal here, is to figure out the bottom of this. If we can't have the help of the professors, as well as the headmaster, then it's going to be very difficult. Excuse me. Sorry, it's not me getting angry with you, ma'am, no. But it's just being very difficult with a Mr. Dotson. His foul mouth and rude tactics are not so liked around the castle. Is there anything we could do about this? Now, Minister, madam, a few questions about the professor you sent to Azkaban. No, this is not me saying you're wrong. I just need to know a little bit more. There's been some rumors that they've been sent illfully, or unguilty, one might say. But, I need to know the whole story. Aura Simmons, that's one. Aura Simmons. Incubus pulled their wand on Aura Simmons, is that correct? I see. And for what reason? For getting the books back that we had warrants for, is that correct? I see. Well, that's all I need to know. I'll make my decision and see if I can overrule or agree with you.
Professor Plume, this is the third time that I've been contacted by my auras saying you have disrespected them. And I believe I've lost my patience with you. So, before I get the notion of throwing you into Azkaban, where you can rot for all eternity, I'm going to be generous enough to give you one alternative. Tell me everything you know about the eventual protest against me and my authority. You don't know anything. Well, I'm going to have to try something that's a bit out of my character. Imperio. Now, you are going to go out there and gather every bit of information you can.